So in this next chapter, we're going to look at how we can synchronize live with Link, Tempo Follower, and MIDI. So Link is a great feature that allows us to take iOS devices or other computers running Ableton or anything that's Link enabled and get the tempos to sync perfectly. So in order to set this up, I'm going to go into Preferences and scroll down to Link, Tempo, and MIDI. I just need to make sure that Show Link Toggle is on. And we're also going to select Start, Stop, and Sync. And this means if I start or stop my Link device, that my transport in Ableton is also going to start and stop. So I'm going to put that on for now. And you just need to make sure that whatever device you're using is set to the same network. So you can either make an ad hoc network or share the same Wi-Fi network. So now we have this Link enabled. If I select that, this will then link to my wired iOS device or my internet connected iOS device, and the transport will be linked. Another way that we can sync tempo is Tempo Follower. So let's go to the Tempo Follower section. Now, what this does is it allows us to take an external audio source. So you could have a live drummer, you could have a keyboardist, you could have an external metronome, and you can feed this into one of the external ends of your sound card. And let's just click Show. And so once that's feeding in, you then head up to the top here, and then you'd select Follow. So your Ableton BPM will sync to some of the fluctuations that you might have with a live drummer. So it means that you can have some MIDI loops playing with a live drummer and you'll get perfect sync. The last thing that we can do is go in and actually sync our MIDI. So we could have, let's say, an external drum machine. And so we'll select the drum machine. Let's say it's the second one that's going into live, and we just need to select sync. So your MIDI clock from the drum machine can instruct the MIDI clock from Ableton, and they can both be in sync. You can also do this from Ableton going out. So you need to scroll down to the MIDI port going out and then just check sync then. So you can get Ableton's MIDI clock to then instruct your drum machine or your external synth or anything else you like.